Revolutionizing exploits. AI shortens time to just 15 minutes. Source: Tierney MJ via Shutterstock. A groundbreaking development in the cybersecurity realm has emerged as an AI-driven offensive research system has successfully crafted over a dozen exploits for various vulnerabilities, drastically reducing the development time to under 15 minutes in numerous instances. This astonishing achievement underscores the potential impact of full automation on enterprise defenses. The innovative system, developed by two Israeli cybersecurity experts, employs prompts to a large language model, LLM, common vulnerabilities and exposure, CVE advisories, and patches from open-source repositories to generate proof-of-concept exploit code. By utilizing Anthropic's Claude Sonnet 4.0 model for analyzing advisories and code patches, the system creates a vulnerable test application and export code, validating the results against both vulnerable and patched versions of the target application. In a mere few weeks, the system produced exploits for 14 distinct vulnerabilities in open-source software packages, with some completed in as little as 15 minutes. Although manual adjustments are still required, the system demonstrates the potential for LLMs to facilitate rapid exploit development, according to Naaman Kayat, one of the researchers involved. Kayat asserts that defenders must adapt their strategies to cope with vulnerabilities that can be rapidly converted into exploits. Attackers may already be employing this technique or will do so soon, and the industry is unprepared for exploits generated at machine speed, he states. Most people didn't believe that some vulnerabilities could be exploited within 5 minutes. Auto-exploit, the future of automated vulnerability research. The researchers' project, dubbed Auto-Exploit, isn't the first to harness LLMs for automated vulnerability research and exploit development. For instance, NVIDIA created Agent Morpheus, a generative AI application that identifies vulnerabilities and creates tickets for software developers to address. Google utilizes an LLM called Big Sleep to detect software flaws in open-source projects and propose fixes. Moreover, other LLM-enhanced tools enable offensive researchers and cyber attackers to circumvent security software by crafting code specifically designed to evade security checks and antivirus scanners. The Auto-Exploit program illustrates how the evolution of LLM-powered software analysis and exploit generation will lead to the routine creation of proof-of-concept code within hours rather than months, weeks, or days. According to data from VulnCheck, the median time to exploitation of a vulnerability in 2024 was 192 days. Half of the vulnerabilities exploited in 2024 were targeted within this time frame, a duration expected to decrease as AI becomes more prevalent among attackers. LLMs and the challenge of guardrails. Despite attempts to establish guardrails within LLMs to prevent malicious activities, the effectiveness has been limited due to the subjective nature of cybersecurity. In August 2023, Anthropic revealed that its Claude Code service had been utilized to automate a digital extortion campaign. Similarly, cybersecurity researchers and attackers have consistently bypassed guardrails set up to restrict the creation of malicious code or exploits in OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google Gemini. In the auto-exploit research, bypassing guardrails initially posed challenges, but the process became increasingly straightforward. Efi Weiss, the second researcher in the duo, explains, "When we first encountered guardrails, they warned us against malicious actions. However, by manipulating the prompts, we were able to navigate around those restrictions and quickly pass them." The implications for defenders. Kayat emphasizes that the accelerated pace of research and the swift adoption of AI tools by threat actors leave defenders with little time to react. In 2024, nearly 40,000 vulnerabilities were reported, but only 768, less than 0.2%, were exploited. Should AI-augmented exploitation become widespread, vulnerabilities would not only be exploited faster, but also more extensively, placing defenders in a precarious position. Exploits at machine speed necessitate defense at machine speed. Kayet asserts, defenders must create defenses within 10 minutes of a CVE release and expedite the fixing of libraries or applications as much as possible. However, the industry appears unprepared for this paradigm shift, as security practitioners often grapple with hundreds to thousands of unresolved vulnerability findings. Kayet suggests that enterprise defenders should prioritize the accessibility of software to attackers over the exploitability of vulnerabilities, an approach known as reachability analysis. The concept of prioritizing based on exploitability may no longer be effective, he concludes.